Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the United States here in the modern day mod. Few things have changed, though. As you can see by the map, it does not look the same as what it has been. It's just because couple of things. Number one, I'm using a sub mod made by Grimmick. I'll go ahead and link that in the comments or the description below. It is a mod that just changes around the colors of each one of the countries to kind of more fit the aspect. The only thing is, of course, the ISIS and Iraq are both black, but he's fixing that. He already knows. But very, very pretty map. I really do enjoy it, and I love using it, so that's why I'm going to continue. Also, I am using the white font mod, which changes the font of each of the countries to just white, which is really good. It helps me firmly see which country is what. It's really good. What else am I doing? I'm also using the strategic air and naval adjustments to where it changes this part of the screen as well. I've used this before in the past, but not recorded. I think it looks better on the eyes when recording, so that way you guys can really see what's going on where. And it also helps out for showing, of course, as you can see, every single one of the capitals for every single nation is shown, which is really good. I like that as well, so that way we firmly know what we're going for. I skipped a little bit of time. As you can see, we no longer have just 10 nukes, we have 14 with 75% complete with our 15th nuke. You can see that it's 8 o'clock in the morning of the 13th of June 2018. Skipped a little bit of time because I wanted to get straight into the next war. Now, some of you want me to puppet Vietnam instead of completely war them. Here is the thing. I do not have a puppet focus for Vietnam or Laos, so I cannot do that. I don't know if I can do that in the screen, but I've tried to do the liberate. When it says you can liberate the country, that's not puppeting them. That is just liberating them and changing the government type. And I do not, if I'm going against China, I want to have some land down here. So we're going to go ahead and declare that war against Vietnam. And of course, my men are already ready. We already have naval superiority, so we're just going to automatically start shifting them out. Now, it said that they were still preparing, but the days are already done. So we're going to attack Vietnam and hopefully immediately attack Laos while we are there. We are not bringing a lot of troopers. We're bringing out 15 divisions to start. They should land hopefully appropriately there. If they get all the way the hell down here and don't land, they can't actually land. I'm going to be pissed because that's going to be a lot of unnecessary things. I have until the 6th of August of 2018 to get a firm hold enough to go after Laos, which if we capture South Vietnam, we push up, if we can at least get a territory into Laos, then we will declare war, because that'll be a totally separate war. So I don't think Laos would be able to join Vietnam in their struggles. We're going to send the rest of these divisions onward later on. I'm going to basically keep one army corps down here in Laos and Vietnam because of the fact that they'll be able to hold off any sort of maybe attack going on. That shouldn't really be that difficult to do. So that's going to be what we're going to do with that. Otherwise, we're just researching our merry way. Of course, we're about to get the M1A2 Abrams so that we can switch our tank up and use something new. And we're probably not going to want to go to the next tank just yet. I'm going to wait on that because there are more important things that we need to be doing. Like, we could really work on our Air Force. We do really need to work on our Air Force. Let's go ahead and get the next close air support, just so we have them. Now, we do not have a template for our personnel carriers, but that's fine. The more the merrier of us building those is fine. We still need battle tanks, but we're going to change it to the modern Gen 3 tank. As you can see, we're also going to need one thing of steel that we'll go ahead and get from India. I don't want to trade with Russia as much as possible. Of course, I believe that Russia will be trading with me, but at the end of the day, if I'm not trading with them, I don't feel like I'm helping them out, which really helps out. We build 3% of the bomb each day, so that's why we're building so many so fast. And I love that, so that way if we do get attacked, we can nuke their countries pretty easily. Off camera, I'm also playing as Iran, and also we have a new thing that me and Rated will show you. Because of the gigantic mod update that was just added for this mod a little while back, our save game didn't... Oh my god, what is this? Hang on. I think these are people that wants to join the faction, so I'm going to pause here and look at those here in just a second. But as I was saying, because of the bigger mod update that made the save games not compatible, me and Rated did something different. For those of you who are loving the Russian Federation, we're going to be changing some stuff up. I am going to start doing the Russian Federation single player on my own. And of course, I will try to get back to where we were in the multiplayer at that time. But what we are doing, me and Rated is still playing the Islamic State. I am playing as Iran, because we're both radical Islamists. Or in the game, it's called Islamist. I don't know if, Iran is radically Islamist. But so that way, we can help each other out in every war. What we're going to do is, Rated's going to take basically Saudi Arabia and everything that way. And I'm going to try to get Iran to conquer everything this way. Maybe even into China. It really depends on how big I am at the moment. Or go up, maybe we can fight the Russian Federation, who knows. But that is our plan, but don't worry, for those of you who love the Russian Federation, I'm still going to be playing as Russia, just single player instead of multiplayer with Rated GT. Now, a lot of NATO nations, these are not actually what I thought they were. These NATO nations want to join the war. I wonder, no, it has to be 45%. So I gotta get it up 20% more. I'm not going to have any of these guys join the war. They don't need to. I don't need them to join me. We're perfectly fine alone. Of course, I forgot we were under NATO. I'm surprised they didn't ask to join the war with Cuba. Where are my troops at? They're about halfway there. Let's go ahead and speed up some time. For those of you who are watching at the moment, this is going to go up on the same day that I am traveling to Wichita to get ready to go to my college, and I get started in my dorm room. So this is, of course, pre-recorded because I do want you guys to have something to watch while I am away, and I don't want you guys to be waiting without videos. So that's why I am pre-recording this early. I did read your comments from the last one, so do not worry. A lot of you do want me to puppet these two nations, but we cannot do that because we have no say of puppeting them. If in the what is it called? Peace treaty negotiations. If it says that, maybe, maybe not. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. Now, conservatism. Gotta pause real fast. Gotta show you this. Conservatism over here is spiking up very much. 38 to 40. I don't know if we can diplomatically change China. I'm not sure if we can diplomatically change them because they're about to change to social liberal anyway. It's at 45%. But they're conservative at the moment. We could start a political coup in China and try to help them out in it. And I think... I still don't want to make two Chinas. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare war on China my own self, conquer their land, and then give it to the Republic of China. I think that's going to be a way easier way to bring China back to its conservative self, or quite possibly social liberal self, than trying to do all of these things to get them. So I'm going to stop boosting them actually, because if I boost them and they're conservative, they're democratic, it's going to be a little nasty on my end trying to attack them, because the other democratic nations are not going to like that too much. Where is my military? They are still going down. So it looks like we're not going to be able to get there in time to attack both countries, and that's fine. I could just speed up some more time and get another one available, because I don't know if you guys like watching, waiting for the war justifications to go through. So what I do is I just speed it on by, so that way you guys don't have to watch that. So these guys are kind of set, waiting, ready to go. I'm going to probably send the 7 infantry and maybe the tank. The 14 reserve units can basically stay home. They don't really need to be in the fight at all. But it looks like we are going to be able to land. We need to get to Saigon as quickly as possible. And we need to send 4 tank divisions after that Vietnamese soldier, so that way we can destroy them while us marching to get to that port. We're going to need that port as soon as possible. This is what these guys are going to end up doing. Why are they taking so long to... There we go. I was like, why are they taking so long to march? That's disgusting. We're going to go ahead and turn it back down to 3 speed because we're now here. As you can see, the infantry are giving me a very tough time into this, but we're going to be able to try to run down as much as possible, but we have to get to Saigon before we run out of organization and what's it called? Organization and strength. I think I said organization twice. Whoopsie. That's fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the 7 and then the tanks. We'll go ahead and send them off. Now, yes, I do know that my armored divisions are a little bit lacking, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Once we take Saigon, we're going to be able to start moving our troops. They are attacking me, which is funny. I'm not, of course, all right with that, but either way, it's not the worst thing in the world. But we're going to march our troops into Saigon so that way we can take that and get supplies in the area, because we're not allowed to get supplies until we take a port city in a foreign country. So that's why we're going to be doing that. We're moving into Saigon right now, so let's go ahead and get our troopies together. Come on, infantry divisions and tank divisions. And yes, again, I do know that my tanks are a little bit under par, but it's not the worst thing in the world. They're trying to move. They actually got to Saigon before me. That's something. Oh well, we're still gonna make it. These guys aren't gonna be able to beat me back. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and set these tanks over. Except for 1 tank division will stay over here and attack as need be. Why are we not attacking here? What are you guys doing? Go. Push against our enemy. Surprisingly enough, we're still getting desertion. Why is that? Oh, it's because of supplies. Supplies are actually just an issue. Well, that's funny. So we're just going to basically have to sprint up to Hanoi. Hopefully we can do that with our really low organization. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do that. But our mobile infantry divisions can't actually get what we need. So that's not the best. Go ahead and see what we can do about attacking the south. Let's get some of these troops. I want to get them out of here. But we may need to start thinking about a second landing force, which is actually good because we have 14 units of men over here that we can just make into another army. Let's go ahead and put them under Coburn and get a navy thing started. We should be fine. I'm really guessing we should be fine. Oh, maybe not. I mean, you know about the East China Sea and Taiwan. Us putting boats in the East China Sea is not going to be the nicest thing in the world, but oh well. So let's go ahead and get that started. East China Sea and Taiwan is what we need to know about, so we're going to go ahead and send some more navy down that way. So we're pushing. Very terrifying though, because we don't have a lot of organization left. Our tanks are doing mighty fine, mighty spiffy. If we can push a tank brigade the entire way up, that'll actually make me very happy. So that's what we're going to try to do, a kind of suicidal tank attack to see what we could do. Now, Laos isn't going to be able to attack me because we're not formally at war, which is fine. That's not going to anger me, not one bit. We're trying to attack. We're not doing too hot, but we're actually, you know, we're beating them. Not the worst thing in the world. They beat me back though. Wow. So they immediately counterattacked me and did pretty well. So the only thing that's going to be really bad is that if the Vietnamese army cuts me off. Oh yeah, yeah, you're starting on that attack. You're fine, but it's just because of the fact that we don't have supplies in the area because we're really bad. Go ahead and attack them here. They're trying to attack me in Saigon. It's not working out too well. We're sending more troops here, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Fuck, I wish I actually kept those guys there. We could have used them. I'm not going to want to nuke anybody over here in Vietnam. I know we definitely could and probably destroy them enough to get them to capitulate. It's not going to be the smartest idea for me to do that, though. It's going to destroy a lot of factories that I could potentially get from this spot, and I don't want to do that. But we're just going to basically take this tank on a suicidal run and try to move him forward. There could be troops, of course, in this small little section of area. If so, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but it's not going to be what I want to do. We're doing pretty well over here with supplies, but Vietnam, man, terrible supplies. God, it's a good thing I'm about to build you up. Holy Lord. These people are not doing so hot. But our other troops are about to get here, which really actually is not a smart idea. Can I redirect them by chance? No, I can't redirect them until they get landed. So that's exciting. Halfway towards getting the next available attack going. We're moving down. I'm going to go ahead and speed some time up so that way we can try to get as much down on this preparement as possible. If preparement's a word. Oh well. But yeah, our organization is pretty slow. Of course, looks like now we are beating back their army. Kind of. Ish. We're doing well, but we have really bad organization. So if they do attack me, it's literally death for me. Which is very, very bad. I'm going to go ahead and set those guys over and have them do something. This tank's doing alright. So let's try to see if we can head him up to Hanoi. I mean, if anything, we're going to land in the port city right by Hanoi, and then we can go in. I'm probably butchering that too, by the way. I apologize. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do that, because we're going to need those. We got our new advanced equipment, the M4A1, by the way, our modern-day assault rifle, I think. I could be wrong, but I believe that is a modern-day assault rifle that countries do use, including ourselves. But we're pushing some days. We got 9 days left. I'm going to make this a little bit longer because, I say a little bit longer. Like what we usually do. Ah, they cut my frickin' army off. I knew they were going to do it. Dang Vietnamese anyway. They got me. They tagged me, didn't they? Dang it. These guys are doing pretty hot. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about sending them forward. Not the smartest idea, probably, but let's go ahead and send the infantry to line up some more. Of course, these guys are not going to do too hot. Really not. The organization's going to be absolutely terrible. Soon enough, I'm going to try to get the military staff member. Do we have one? Army logistics here. Daily attrition -4%. It's going to be really good for us, at least over here. For our sake, good God, we're going to need it. We have a new tank brigade that's in Saigon. I'm going to go ahead and push them down with the others. Can we win that attack? I think we can. I'm pretty sure we can. So we're pushing some troops over. Again, as you can see already, our organization starting to die. Really starting to die. Can we get this done? Yes, we can activate that plan. We're going to start that right now. Very good, very good. So we're going to get them into the ocean, and they are going to start their expedition onward to the north of Vietnam. We don't want them destroying us, and if the most of their army is down here, we can actually move in up north, try to take their capital, and take Vietnam, because I don't think they have any more lands besides those two areas. So they have to protect this in order to win. And for right now, they are 64% towards capitulation, which is Good. Very good for us. We're beating back. Aha! China! Trying to help out their foe. I see. They're like, we don't really want the United States on our doorstep. Please, thank you very much. Doesn't matter, Chinese. We're still in the race, and we're still going to be doing what we need to do. Sorry. Also, for those of you who are missing the Cold War China, I want to actually ask you guys a question real fast, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Because I believe that the China Let's Play is getting to the point that it's become a gigantic stalemate to where nothing can happen anymore just because every single country has so many troops that they can't support themselves in the army. They can't support themselves anywhere. So I want to ask you guys, do you guys want to continue to see that? Because I'm all for what you guys want to do, and if you guys do think that that is not the smartest plan of action and you don't want to continue seeing it and you think that Modern Day is starting to take over as your favorite series, then we'll do Modern Day. If you believe that you really love Cold War and you really do want to see it continue, then we'll do that. I mean, I have a Cold War recorded, and that's why I want to know from you guys, do you want to see it? Because it's one of the biggest things that started up my channel, and I don't want to just abandon it, but it's kind of like one of those things that it's gotten to the point where it's the same video over and over and over again. And I think you guys would probably get bored. And I don't want you guys to get bored out of something like that. I don't want you guys to get bored at all. You guys came to the channel to be entertained, and that's what I'm trying to do for you. But that's a big question that I want to know. Hopefully you guys can let me know in the comments below. Where is my army? Hurry up, sir. Get here quickly. We need your support up north. Jesus. Oh, good. We got our plane done. That's exciting. Let's go ahead and get the P-51 Mustang. 159 days to get that, so that's going to be really good for us. We're moving in, trying to. The Vietnamese army is getting, I wouldn't say slaughtered because our organization is crap, but, you know, they're doing all right. But they're also starting to lose attrition now that they're blocked off, which is fantastic. We're starting to try to push up to North Vietnam. The only problem is doing that and having an invading force of 14 troops coming down. Where are you going? That is not your route, sir. You're going into the coast of Japan. We don't have any naval superiority in that area. What are you doing? The thing is, I think when both of these are done, we might be able to start inviting people to the faction. I want to get the South Koreans so that way we can line up some troops to maybe destroy. That'll probably be the starter for the Chinese war, is us trying to go after North Korea. Really kind of depends on that. I don't really know. That's a little shaky of a thing, you know? Come on, man. Gotta get you to continue moving forward. I mean, if you can't do it anymore and you can't move forward anymore, then don't. But I want you to continue moving forward. Their strength is terrible. Let's try to beat them down. We're going to start moving in to the other parts here and try to take the rest of South Vietnam. We need to have all of this firmly under our control. We're almost here, and I'm gonna keep it to where until we know if they're gonna land there or not. Oh my god, did we just take two and for the price of one? Ah, see? We're losing that fight, but we're winning. Actually, but we're losing. Uh-oh. Come on, men. Win. We have to win this fight. So I want you guys to actually tuck tail and go this way. Try to beat them from a side. So we got to get these troops in here. Because if they go all the way back home, I do not want to try to start this up round 2. That's going to be terrible. And I knew they were going to have this port city locked. I should have landed here. What I am going to do is I'm going to keep one of you here. Just try to stop. I'm going to continue, like, kind of keeping you guys back. Oh, don't start leaving yet. No, no, no. Dang it. That was a dumb idea. I'm sending troops to you. Wait, don't do it. No, we're helping you attack. Please, come on, stay. No, they're not going to be able to do it. That's annoying as balls. Freaking reserve units anyway. Why do we not have the assembly line? My God. That is terrible. The good thing, though, is we're good for supplies up here. Maybe that wasn't the stupidest idea in the world. Our infantry ain't doing half bad. Maybe we can send one of them. Let's go ahead and stop the attack here. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually just march into... You guys stop attacking. Stop. March into Hanoi. If we can just walk into there. Wow. I'm guessing that's it. I'm guessing they're about to surrender now. Right? That should be 100%. 98%. Where else is there? It can't be a port. It really just... It can't be. It can't be a port. See, this is like another kind of thing that's really weird. Like, I'll take all of their victory points, but doesn't matter. Apparently in the end. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the rest of our strength up before we try to continue attacking. Maybe is it in the middle here? And I just didn't see it. They do have factories in certain areas. We can actually walk straight through some of their land now. Like, we may be hurt pretty bad, but we can actually do this. There we go. Boom, there it is. Good God. So we can change, as you can see, we can change the government type. The United States helps Vietnam to see the true path of conservatism, so we would change them to conservative, but we can't actually be here. And that's not what I want. I'm going to take all states from them. Why? Because it gives me an open door to China, and that's what I want. We can't puppet Vietnam, which sucks. But at the end of the day, just kind of live with what they gave you. But here's one of the biggest problems at the moment is, yeah, this is not good. So these guys are not actually considered part of an army. What we're going to do is we're going to get the majority of this force. We're going to get them out of here. I'm going to dip out some of these tank divisions. I do want 1 or 2 tank divisions to go up north. Where's the other one? There it is. I'm going to go ahead and dip out some of these tank units. Send them up north, because I don't know how big of an army. Where are you going? Stay here, you fool. And then all that's in your army, go to Saigon. You're getting the hell out, because we just can't hold you here. My God, it's terrible over here. It's literally the worst. They never built their nation up at all. So we're going to need to do that to get some troops over here. But this is going to end the episode. The episode's been a long episode. This has been a long episode because of the fact that I want you guys to see a little bit more, because I will be gone for this little bit of time. So I wanted you guys to get a little bit more of an experience and watch a little bit more of me while I am away. So this will be going up tomorrow, but for you guys it's today. And that's going to be the day that I am gone. And if there are videos, again, as I said in the last USA episode, if the videos are slowed or you don't get videos at one day, it's because I'm moving into my dorm, I'm getting everything situated, I'm getting ready for classes, or I'm in class. I've never tried doing YouTube during school, so this is going to be something that I'm going to try and hopefully can do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm definitely hoping. So that's going to basically be it for me. Of course, if you liked it, if you liked this video, go ahead and put a like down below. Comments, do you want to see Cold War China continue? And then put whatever else you like to put in the comments below. Subscribe. Sorry if you heard that. That was my computer warning me that it gave me 16 gigabytes worth of space. So, oh well. But Of course, subscribe down below if you have not. We're going to be doing a whole bunch more series, and this series is going to continue. So, until the next episode, everyone, Glenn Games signing off as always. Take care. Hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that. But oh well. Take care now.